Gentlemen, friends and family, may I begin by simply saying welcome. It is for me a great privilege and fantastic honour to stand before you all and play my part, along with everybody else here, to celebrate today. Thank you, Leon, for your generous words in introducing me. For those of you who do not know who I am, my name is Martin, and I'm Leon's bigger-looking brother. Bigger looking brother, that would come out well. For those of you who do know me, I can only apologise in advance for that. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Leon, initially on behalf of the bridesmaids, for his kind words and for the gifts that he's offered. I'm sure it's recognised by everybody that the bridesmaids themselves are absolutely stunning today, and only rightly outshone by our gorgeous bride, Clare, who I'm sure everybody will agree looks incredibly stunning today. And if you could please all in fact join me for what I would class as the first toast, just to celebrate the coming together of two wonderful people today. To Leon and Clare, thank you. Understandably, I think most of the guys in here will understand that I was a little bit nervous and apprehensive about today, planning and putting together the speech. It's always a little bit worrying and makes you nervous and apprehensive. And I was feeling like that. Hands up, who's been the best man? Spoke to a few of you guys today and told me that was the case. And for me, I was feeling like that, so I bumped into my Uncle Del. Hi Del, over in the corner, offered me a few words of advice. He said, "Don't worry, you'll be absolutely fine." He's from Ireland, in case the accent sounds a bit rough. He said, "Doing a best man speech is like going to the nudist beach for the first time. It's only hard for the first few minutes." So let's get on with it, shall we? Thanks for those words of advice, Del. So, obviously including my best man speech, I'm sure you're all aware that it is my duty to give, I'm sorry, I apologise in advance, it is my duty to give Leon the worst 5 minutes of his life by doing this speech. And the worst 5 minutes of Claire's life will come later on tonight, courtesy of Leon. Leon has asked me specifically to refrain from making any kind of reference to previous relationships or any ex-girlfriends that he's had, and I said that I would honour that. Sadly, that has reduced the length of my speech by a whopping 4 seconds. Of course, being Leon's, or one of Leon's older brothers, the other one is John Boyd. John Boyd, hi. Leon was quite academic at school, very good. Most of you, obviously, with what you see today, I'm sure you can appreciate he's quite good with his finances. Most of his remaining friends, actually, back then, including Tristan, hi Tristan, they always used to, I recall them saying something like, "Leon, yeah, he's a right banker." I think that's what they said anyway. Maybe Tristan can confirm clarity to that was what they actually said. He loved his sport at school, was very good at sport. You could often see him after school, jogging home at the end of the day with a pizza in both hands. Now, in fact, friends and family may recall that our very first family pet was a cat called Tiger. So this isn't really a funny story as such, I just needed to kind of get this off my chest. We had a family cat called Tiger, and for many, many moons, Leon used to say to me, and forgive me if you don't quite understand what I'm about to say, but this is how Leon used to talk. But every now and then Leon used to say to me, "You don't treat that cat very nice at all." His voice was that bad. And there was a good reason for that. And I used to say to Leon, well, the reason for that is that cat continues to come into my bedroom when I'm not there and pee behind my wardrobe, and it stinks to high heaven. Well, that was at least what I thought. But the truth actually soon came to fruition, and the culprit was in fact actually Leon. Leon couldn't be bothered in the middle, because we lived downstairs and we had an extension. Leon couldn't be bothered to walk from his bedroom, which was next to mine, and the extension to the toilet, which was outside, and he chose to stumble into my bedroom and pee behind my wardrobe. To use behind my wardrobe as the house urinal. I just needed to share that. It's good therapy for me, apparently.